James, just a 1 point from the Bulls derby on Sunday, a draw, which is something that we've not seen much of in recent time. And when you look back at that game, do you consider it a point won or a point lost?
No, I think obviously a point lost for us. We were pretty good after that game. I think we had a slow start, couple of errors, and then we let Bradford get on the front foot. And I think for the first 25 minutes, they were probably in control of the game, but we ground our way back in. Obviously, we were 8 points up with 10 minutes to go, and then I think kind of as own worst enemies, we give a penalty away. They scored, and then I think still with 1 minute to go, we were still 2 points clear. Should have really seen it out, but again, just a tired mistake, another penalty, and they levelled it. So I think obviously it was pretty difficult to take after that game, but it keeps us obviously within touching distance, and we'll take a point over a loss.
Yeah, to say tough start. Obviously, I think we were 2 scores down, and then didn't really have the ball in an attacking position for the first 25 minutes. So to go in at half time, 4 points up, was the message positive in the dressing room at half time?
Yeah, we just needed to do what we'd done the last 15 minutes. Obviously, keep hold of the ball, give ourselves a chance, and just get down their end. That was the thing. That first 25, we were continually coming out of our end through, like I said, errors, discipline, and we couldn't really get a foothold in the game. But once we did, we felt like there were points in it. But again, I think second half it were to and fro, and unfortunately we just came up with that mistake at the end.
Yeah, what do you feel that we could have done differently in that crucial sort of last 5-10 minute period when we had the game pretty much won by all accounts to then concede?
Yeah, it's hard to say what we should have done differently because the game was done. It was just a one-off mistake on their last play really, but I think obviously we put a bomb up, they knocked on Lily. I think there were 3 minutes to go. Maybe we could have been a bit more expansive with that set, but obviously when you're 2 points in front, you feel like if you keep hold of the ball, turn it over in their end, you've got one set to defend and you'll see it out. So bit of a tough one, but like I said, it's a point on the board and we'll kick on to this week.
Yeah, you've got to remain positive after a big win at Swinton. Haven't lost that Bulls game after a string of defeats previously. So did you go into Barrow with a bit more confidence than you possibly would have done, or is it a bit like you're still looking to put some wrongs right?
Yeah, no, I think obviously Batley game were a tight defeat. Probably could have gone either way. To lose again, we were in front, probably give that away. So it's not like we're getting hammered. We're in there against everyone really, there or thereabouts. Just we've come up on wrong end at scoreline a couple of times. I think the league this year, anyone can beat anyone, and as long as we get a push into that top 6 and we can kick on from there, on us day, we've got the ability to beat any team. So moving into this week, Barrow, obviously they started off slow. We're down near the bottom of the league, but they've been picking up wins lately and they've kind of climbed themselves into safety, and I'm sure they'll be looking to kick on and push further up the league. Obviously, we went there earlier in the year, they turned us over, so we owe them one, and it'll be nice to go out and get a win this weekend.
Yeah, our home form's been a massive part of recent seasons. It's obviously been a big part of this year, only suffering maybe 1 or 2 defeats at the Shay. So with more away games than home games, how important is it that we make sure that we keep that home form up and really push hard to get the points on the board?
Yeah, obviously a new pitch down, pitch has been relaid, first home game for 5 weeks, so hopefully we can start that well this Sunday, kick on and maintain some consistency at home. Obviously get some supporters back down, hopefully can put on a show and keep them coming. And
finally then, after the Bulls game on Sunday, we saw the draw for the semi-finals of the 1895 Cup. We got London away. What's your reaction to that draw, and also how important is it that with some crunch league games coming up that we make sure that we concentrate on the games in front of us and not look too far ahead?
Yeah, no, I think obviously the draws being that is at the minute in the back of our mind. We know how important kind of these league games are with how tight the league is at the minute, so we'll be focusing 100% on the league, and then when that comes around we'll put all those eggs in that basket. But on the draw itself, there's 3 decent teams left in. Obviously it's a long trip away to London, so we'll have to prepare well, make sure we handle the journey, and confident that hopefully we can go down there and do a good job.